What's up guys, my name is Captain Dave and welcome back to Mass Effect, where last time we left off we made a prison break escape from the Citadel, stole the Normandy right from underneath the Alliance. Anderson even got to land an Anderson punch on Udina, and we are heading off into the Terminus systems because we need to get to Ilos and we need to track down Saren. But before we do, we did have a distress reading from Admiral Kahoku, or Kapupu, or whatever we decided to call him. Can't get enough of saying that. And in the Yangtze system, and I know right now this seems like a much pressing matter going to Ilos, but we can't just leave Kahupu, or whatever his freaking name is, left hanging with this Cerberus base. We need to find out what's up to. This Cerberus group have come up a lot. And once we go to Ilos, Ilos is the point of no return. So if we're going to try and save Kahuku, or wherever his name is, we need to do it now before we head to Ilos. And I can't quite remember what system he was in. I believe it was the Voyager system. I think that's the one they said it was in. Voyager cluster, I think that was the one it said. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Well, let's go there and find out. Oh, yeah, there it is. The Yangtze system. I'm just glad we have a chance to come down there and help him before we had to go off to Ilos. I mean, Ilos obviously is a very pressing matter. Not only is Saren about to trying to find the conduit and destroy all life in the galaxy as we know it, but also now we've got the Alliance and the rest of the Citadel Council chasing us. So we're one Rogue Spectre after another Rogue Spectre. This isn't going to end very well for us, I don't think. So that's the planet we're going to. Let's just quickly survey these other planets, see if I can get some more goodies. I mean, we're coming near the end here, we're on the home stretch, but anything we can grab at this moment will still help us out. Profile data pads. Right, that is everything. Alright, let's head off to Binthu and try and make sure we can get Kahuku out alive. And all those names just rhyme and it's very odd. And for this side mission, I am going to take Rex, and I am going to take... Do I take Caden or do I take Tally? Choices. I'm going to take Tally. I'm sure I'm going to be rocking around in the Mako. Think about it, guys. This is the last ever side quest you're going to have to put up with in Mass Effect. It's a good feeling. I would like to say I almost feel like I'm going to enjoy this side quest, as I know it's the last one, but I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to go as far to say as I'll enjoy it. But still, last ever time I'm going to be rolling around in the Mako doing this. Last ever side quest, and then we are going to be off to Ilos. So I'm going to mine some minerals, stuff like that. And then when I find Kahuku, I'll be back with you. Well, it looks like we are approaching the first Cerberus base, or as I say, the big red triangle. Triangles or big red diamond shaped things normally suggest when there's not, well, let's just face it, when in Pokemon did a wild turret ever appear? It didn't, which basically means this is our enemy. Saying that, if in Pokemon a wild turret did ever appear, that would be an impressive Pokemon. Surprised they haven't done it already, because they were really starting to run out of ideas. I think the worst one was when I saw there was one that looked like an ice cream and there was one that looked like a garbage can, and that's when I knew they were running out of ideas.
No sense standing around.
Exactly, Rex. I have no idea why I'm even talking about this. Let's go in and kick some Cerberus butt. Because I kind of like that Kahoku guy, or wherever his name is. Well, that's odd. Is that a video camera? This is a very empty room. I don't like it. It's kind of like that lazy room we came across. Right, what are we using? Tally's shotgun. Rex. Yeah, I'll let Rex use the assault rifle. Gives us a nice diversity of different powers. Shield. Rex, you get shield on 2. Good man. Marksman. Rex, straight away you can start overkilling. Tally, you can overload that guy. Stand back. Is that just a commando? Good. It looks like they're trying to attack us from behind. Oh, Tally. Perfect. Hit dampening on that person. None of those sorry powers, thank you very much. Oh, no, that was a Batarian, I think. Are those little things that the Rachni spit out? Make sure there's no enemies around the corner. There are more. Come say hello. Oh, got a sniper. If you guys want to take out this Cerberus sniper for me, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, that'll do.
I've lost shield.
And that's why I wanted them to take out the sniper.
Take him down.
Diagnostics scan. Don't see why not. Oh, that just meant let them out. You've eliminated the threat at this facility to continue to the other one in the nearby labs. Is that everything? Guess all these other diagnostic stations aren't really going to do anything, are they? Huh. Oh, well, basically that did was just open up this thing. Oh, I thought it might give us something else to do. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's get out of here and let's get to station number 2 then. Whoops. I think there goes the element of surprise. Just freaking flying like a firework over the top. And no, I'm not going to start singing Katy Perry just in case anybody was wondered. Just in case anybody was worried. I know you all know how I like to have a good sing every now and then. Come on, heavy turret. You never stood a chance. Alright, test facility 2. Let's go in there, see if Calcahu or wherever. I really got to say his name. I think I might be saying it right. I was going to say let's see if he's in here, but since how I've got, there are three bases, and we're in the second one. What's the odds he's going to be in the third one with the old everything comes in threes rule check, sort of being quite evident in this game. Might be wise idea to give ourselves a barrier. Your definition of fun does definitely involve killing. Boom! Oh, there was me thinking I was getting a drop on someone important. It was just a research technician. Tally, finish him off. And you miss.
Go, go, go!
At this point, you really can just charge at them. Diagnostic. Medical station. Ah. I wonder if there was any of these in the last base, because I thought everything you could go up to was still just the diagnostic stuff. Whoa, where'd this guy come from? Good boy, Rex. Medical station. Oh, were these medical stations all in the first base as well? Because there was one of these in the first base, but it said it was like one of the diagnostic stuff, so I assumed they were all going to be that, and I left it alone. If I knew these were all going to be medical stations, I would have maybe done a bit more of a thorough check before I left. Oh well, as I say, it doesn't really matter. The Empire of Shepherd is massive at this point, so... Alright, Rex, give yourself a little bit of immunity. I'm going to give myself another barrier. And let's let these bad boys out. There was no sign of Kahoku among the creeper corpses. He must be one of the other labs areas.
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
I thought you'd like it. And I'm glad I got to bring you, Rex. Seems how this may be one of our last missions together. Ah, yes, I know, it's a sad time, and we'll miss you, my head-butting friend. But at least on our last mission together, you got to kill a lot of things. I'm glad I brought him along now. That's a lot of Phoenix armor. Phoenix armor is something I never wear because it is a very weird, pretty pink colour, which fits nicely on, say, Ashley, Liara. I'm not trying to be sexist, but it just does. You put it on Shepard and it looks very weird. Yeah, put it on Caden, it looks very funny. In later games, I mean, it's not going to be a spoiler alert because I'm never going to do it, so this is more just informing you. But say you're Mal Shepard and you save Caden, I think, not in Mass Effect 2, but in Mass Effect 3, you can romance him, even if you're Mal Shepard and it's Caden. It's a little bit of information I thought you might want to know there. So for any of you out there who are that way inclined, there is the option for you. Unfortunately, in Mass Effect 1, they were a bit more narrow-minded. The only people you could really sort of... I wouldn't say narrow-minded. I suppose they didn't know the full extent of how great this game was actually going to be when they made it. I like to think when they made this game, they had no idea, even when they were creating it, what they were creating, you know, the extent of how great it was going to be. But the only options you have for like someone, almost like a love interest in this, is if you're Mal Shepard, it's Ashley or Liara, and if you're female Shepard, it's Caden or Liara. And yes, Liara, she, as I say, the Asari, they sort of is it agendered? I forget what it's called, but they don't have a male and a female, so they can go with both male Shepard and female Shepard. But Garrus, Rex, Tali, unfortunately, they're not an option in Mass Effect 1. In other games, obviously, I don't want to give away spoilers as to who is and who isn't in the other games, but you can sort of have romances with a lot of other genders in or other species in later games. And I'm just going to leave it at that because obviously I don't want to give away too much, since how I am going to be also playing ME2 and ME3. But that's why I say, like, I love this game. Mass Effect 1 is... I love it mainly purely for nostalgic reasons, but Mass Effect is so different from Mass Effect 2 and 3. It really is. Playing Mass Effect 2 and 3 and then coming back and playing this, it's like playing a completely separate game. So that's why when people say which one's my favourite, I normally say Mass Effect 2 is my favourite, but it's hard to put it in a comparison with Mass Effect 1 because they are... The combat is changed so much between the games. It's really hard to say that they are the same game, but I don't know, I'm kind of babbling a little bit, which I suppose you guys are used to, but it's so different in so many ways. You could almost go as far to say as they are separate games. To put it in terms people might understand, oh, maybe I should focus on killing these commandos first. But to put it in terms that people might understand, it's like trying to compare two different shooter games, which are completely different. But people go, oh well, they both fire guns, so it's exactly the same game. It's like, well, no, it's not. They both might be first-person shooters, but the actual game mechanics are completely different. Huh, well, before I look at that, we actually have a Rachni in there. Do you know what? I will let it out now, just because I've still got my overkill on.
Time to get Kahoku some payback.
You check for a pulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
I know, I just checked his pulse, guys, but thanks anyway. It's alright, guys, you can put your guns away, we're safe now.
Ready whenever you are.
Let's go.
Ah, poor Kahoku. He came down here to try and avenge his crew, and Cerberus got to him in the end. This Cerberus group is definitely something we're going to have to keep an eye out, I think. Well, I say that. We're not really going to get a chance to, because after this, we're heading to Ilos. So we're not really going to have much of an opportunity to keep an eye out for them, but they're definitely something that needs to be kept in check. diagnostic station. Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, so like people say like trying to compare two first-person shooters, and they say, well, they're both first-person shooters, so they're the same game. It's like, no, they're not. There's, you say like, oh God, I really hate comparing games. It always starts an argument. But you could say like Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty. They're both first-person shooters, both war settings, but they are two completely separate games. You can't compare the two and say which one's better because they've got they're completely two separate game mechanics. Say Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, you could, because they're both the same game, same version, just another version along. Say Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, you could say which one's better because they are the same game, just a newer version. But something like, I feel Mass Effect 1 sometimes falls out of that category because Mass Effect 2 was so good because of so much they changed and so much they made better from an already fantastic game. I feel that when you actually say like which one's your favourite, you can't really class Mass Effect 1 in with the trilogy when you're trying to pick a favourite because the game is just too different from the other two. But anyway, that's enough of my jibble jabbering. That sort of that killed some time nicely in that side mission. I didn't even mean to go on that tangent then, it just kind of came out. The things I think about. But anyway, let's stick one last point into Shepard. Let's put it in. Assault train, increased weapon damage, melee. Yeah, let's just buff up Shepard a little bit. But yeah, that's done. If we look at the journal. Oh, looks like we're not quite finished yet. You've found the location of the major Cerberus facility. Head to the Nephron in the Columbia system on the Voyager cluster and destroy it. Huh. Well, there we go. I was about to say we have to keep an eye on Cerberus, but we won't get a chance to. Maybe we will. Maybe we can get back some payback for Kahuku. So where are we heading? We're heading off to the Nephron. We're heading to Nephron in the Columbia system. Oh, in the Voyager cluster. That's right here. Sweet. So that means we don't have to travel anywhere else. Let's give this one a quick little save then. And let's make our way down there. Let's just hope the Alliance don't find us, eh? We're really taking our time around here. So where was it? Amazon. We've already been to the Amazon. There it is, sneaky sitting down there, Columbia. I had no idea that one was even there. I'm not surprised we missed it before. Oh, sorry, just have a little bit of a drink. Got on a bit of a tangent there. Give me a bit of a dry mouth. Oh, medallion recovered. I think all I need is about one more medallion and I've got all the Solarian... Oh no, that's where we're going, Nephron. I've got all the Solarian dog tags, and once I get all the Solarian dog tags, that means every single side quest... every single side quest will have been completed, which means once I've done Ilos and once I've stuck a big Shepard boot up Seren's butt, this game would have been 100%ed, everything completed, everything done, which I don't think I even did last time I played, like the first time I played this on my own. Which makes me pretty happy. Let's just give this asteroid belt a little search, nothing around here. Okay, Nephron, let's go down, destroy this Cerberus base. They've been killing too many people and putting in too much damage. Let's put a stop to them and get some payback for Admiral Kahuku. And for this mission, again, I think I'm going to take Rex and Tali. I think Caden's had a good run. He's he's lucky he's just alive. Let's just put it that way. And I'm probably going to choose Liara and Garrus for the mission on Ilos for reasons I'll go into later. So let's give Tali and Rex one last hurrah. Rex said he liked killing all that stuff anyway, so I think he'll find this fun. Destroying a Cerberus base. Ooh, this is an icy planet. Oh, and there's some minerals. Fantastic. Well, anyway, oh no, this looks like one of those planets where they've got really big hills. I hate planets with big hills because they always hide the minerals up them. And when they hide the minerals up them, that means I am strolling around in the Mako for like 40 odd minutes just trying to get up a hill. You guys are so lucky you don't have to sit and watch it all, just like I do when I'm playing it. But anyway, I'm going to go around, grab all this stuff, and then we're going to assault the Cerberus base. So I'll see you guys once I get there. If I ever get there. Climb, Mako! Climb! Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. So while traversing through this extremely rocky territory, I come across this mummified Solarian. And I think, Yay, look at that. I've completed my last side quest, only to realise that now Solarian ID tags, I now have 4 of 3. Which makes no sense, because before I had 3 of 3 and it had gone grey to say I'd completed that side quest, and all I had was 1 more League medallion to find. And yet now somehow I have 4 of 3 ID tags. Is Shepard some kind of god? Has he magically pulled one out of Rex's ass, or is that a fake Solarian? I have no idea, but either way, I now have 1 more Solarian ID tag than I need, and yet still 1 less medallion than I need. Just thought that was a little bit goofy, to be honest. It seems like it's reactivated the quest as well, which is a little odd. Oh god, I'm getting sniped already. How very dare you? Yeah, look at that. Shepard can snipe too. Oh, hang 10. Did I just say hang 10? Really? Oh well, my sayings and catchphrases might be going a little bit wonky. Maybe it was that Solarian ID tag threw me off. Yet my shooting with this bad boy seems to have improved. Improved just before I'm about to never use the Mako again. Good time in Dave's brain. You just learn how to use the Mako once, we are never going to need it again. Anyway, Rex, Tally, let's get some payback for Kahuku and maybe throw a wrench in Cerberus's plans so they don't hurt anyone else, because they seem to be on a bit of a warpath recently. Experiments and just generally disregard for other people's health and safety. Shotgun, you seem like you're going to the assault rifle, Rex. That's all good and well. Stick up some barriers. Huh. Seems like we've got a lot of people here that want to destroy me. Whoa, where did this person come from? You must die! No, actually, in fact, you guys must die. Right, what else can we hit? Tally, how about you overload that person? And Rex, stick some immunity on. Oh, did you see that shotgun blast? That was incredible. Come up, say hello, Cerberus sniper. Really would prefer it if you guys weren't sniping me from afar. And that's the end of those guys. Yeah, we are good. We're more than good. Us 3 are rocking. And it seems like that's everyone in this area. Let's quickly run around and see if there's any loot. Don't think there is. Oh well, and even if there is at this point, as I say hundreds of times now, we don't really need much more now. So let's just get in there and let's destroy what's left of Cerberus. Or at least what's left of Cerberus in this base. It's telling me to go left. So let's quickly check right, see if there's anything in here. Oh, there is definitely something here. This is where all the goodies are at. Oh, this is going to be the last time I'm going to get one of these massive stashes of goodies. In a Cerberus base, I should definitely expect there to be some pretty good stuff in here. Since now they're all about research and all that sort of stuff, even if it does harm other people. They should have come up with some pretty decent stuff for me. I'm seeing a lot of numbers at the end of these weapons as well. Maybe before I head off to Ilos, I might have to do one more quick inventory with our team. There is a couple of stuff that was near to becoming better than the Spectre gear that I've given my team. It was close. Like, the damage did like 2 more damage than the Spectre gear did, but then the Spectre gear just had better like cooldown and aim and everything like that. So it wasn't really worth switching it up, but God, look at all this stuff. That was some big explosive rounds. But anyway, that's the last time really we're going to be in one of these little side quest bases, and last time we're going to get all that loot, so I thought I'd better make the most of it. As for now, let's destroy what's left of this Cerberus base. Huh. I expected there to be people in here. There's an aid station, which isn't a good sign. It normally means I'm about to need some aid. A terminal. Let's have a quick look around first before I access that terminal. Nope, that's everything. Alright, let's see what this is all about. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can. Oh, is flashing itself? I'm guessing that's supposed to be erasing itself. But anyway, quickly you copy as many files as you can onto your hardsuit's internal computer. Its memory is wiped. The computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Is that it? I thought I'd get to blow something up.
Let's get moving.
Fair enough. Journal. Pay these dog tags, because they're done. Huh. And there was me. I thought I'd get to blow some people up. Crack some skulls and all that sort of stuff. Oh, well. That's the very anticlimactic end to that one then, I guess. But, well, guys, that was the very last side quest that we have to do. I know there's one more medallion I have to find, but... you know, I really don't want to scout... Tally, what are you doing over here?
You lead, I'll follow.
Well, evidently you won't. You're gonna... There's something more interesting in that barrel, apparently. But yeah, this was the very last side quest I'm ever going to have to do. That medallion, as much as I really can't be bothered to go around and search for it, it's like... I have literally 100%ed this game other than that one medallion. So what I'll probably do is off camera, I'll quickly go around and try and find it. And we'll just pretend that that never happened before I head off to Ilos, just for the benefits of the story. But yeah, that's the very last side quest we are ever going to do from now on. Next time I see you guys, we're going to be heading off to Ilos to try and stop Saren before he finds the conduit. So, with that being said, come on Shepard, load in. With that being said, I will catch you guys later.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
If you know something about Cerberus, you'd better tell me.
I suspect I know less about Cerberus than you do. I am merely an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.